It is time for another weekly live stream. I'm Claude, or weekly live stream. I'm an account. I'm Zach, and I'm an accountant. I'm Claude. I'm a producer, and today we are back with some Lucky Mountain Zoo. And remember, no, I'm just skipping the. What was my intro? What's my intro? My intro is um hello, Fredlings. I'm Clover Chicago. We're here for real people through creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up. I don't want to give up. That's my intro. Hello, Fredlings. I'm Clover Chicago. We are here for real people through creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up, and I want to do it today. We're back with another Lucky Mountains live stream here in Lucky Mountain Zoo. Lucky Mountain Zoo is coming to the end. This is the end, my friend. Yes, Lucky Mountain Zoo is coming to the end, and I did a little bit of work off stream. What we did a long time ago when we did those 8:30 in the morning streams is I actually came in last night and I designed the koala habitat. Now, this little habitat here probably took me about an hour just to get this to work. So, sorry that y'all didn't see me place down a wall for about an hour. And these two doors. Yes, Metal Pedal, I would love the door to come in here and go over here. Not possible. Yes, Metal Pedal, I would love the door to start from here and go down to here. Not possible. Okay. Yeah, we tried. But we finally got that worked out. I also made the second one here, the Asian otters, which is strangely enough, there's only about 1,000 of them left, I think, in the world. I don't know if that saved from last night. No, for some reason this animal marketplace doesn't save sometimes, but everything else does. It's right here. Asian small clawed otter. There's a silver female. Adopt instantly, because we're going to be using them today. But let's look at the zoo media map. 5,000 left in the wild, which is strange because why would they want people to walk into their habitat? I've been recently noticing if the animals want to walk into the habitat or animals can walk into their habitat, I literally add into a walking spot. And the reason why this is here for people that are curious, why didn't I just use wood? I don't know if wood can I make it climb proof? Oh, I can. So I can make this so that animals can't climb out on the one side. Because there's koalas, right? And we obviously don't want the koalas to escape. Yeah, we're going to need to make this all climb proof. And we need to make this wood. So let's do that. So now they can't climb out, the koalas. But yeah, and then we got the otters that are going to be coming in here. I should have probably dug out the floor too, but I didn't. But we got a couple things that we're going to be going on. We're going to be doing these two, and then we're going to start working on this and this. And then there's two habitats here, and then we're done. Oh, and then the inside, and then we're done. I don't know what we're going to do today, but we're going to see. Hosting Metal Pedals, welcome to the stream, and Kylie. It looks like I'm the first again. Why didn't you just do that? What? Putting the barriers? I just didn't think about that, to be honest with you. Oh, are you talking about the road? Hold on. The path? I think that's what you're talking about. You picked a very poor time to stream for me, to be honest. F1 sprint race is about to start. Hey, enjoy the race. Let me know who wins in the Discord. All right? But yeah, my goal is to get this area filled out, and then another animal coming in here. At least get that done. Maybe this whole plot here today, and then another day we're going to do this. But I'm not going to be live streaming, for most of you guys knowing, I'm not going to be live streaming for some time. So I want to really finish this series off before I take a 2-week break from, for work. At least on the weekends. So I kind of want to get as much as I possibly can done today. And if that includes me finishing the game today, I finish it. But I do want to do a walkthrough at a point. So this may be a very short stream. And I'll figure out some other time to do the rest of it. Or it's going to be a very long stream. And and we're finishing the series. And I'm so sorry, Liam, while we're here, because yeah, it's starting to lag a little bit too much. That's why we're playing on pause mode. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is go into our animal species, grab our 2 koalas, which we do have already, and we're going to send them into the spots. And that should go in perfectly fine. The next thing is we're going to grab our Asian South Claude Otter. And we're going to throw it into this habitat, but this habitat does not have a door. So let's give it a door real quick. Apparently, it does not want to hook up. There we go. And we'll put that right there. Now, I did also go off stream, which took me a very long time, is I took this road, as you see here, this pathway, and I tucked it literally against this wall as best as I possibly could. Some curves in this game just wouldn't let me do it. But I tucked it up, and I actually hooked it up to the spots. And that's the only one that I forgot to put the gosh dang rope on. And I also went around the entirety of the map, and I grabbed this rope that I made, like, literally yesterday. Watery yesterday. Delete this, or duplicate this, and I put this rope here on all these spots so that we actually have a physical deterrent so that guests cannot walk through without visually knowing that they're breaking a rule. People get stopped, most people stop by physical barriers. So if you see a rope there, they're probably not going to walk down it because they probably know they're going to get in trouble. All right, first thing we're going to do is let that run through, and we're going to see here our beautiful koalas come in. I did not make any of these onto a work zone, so let's get that ready as well. So let's go into staff. Let's go into work zones. Let's go into Liam's Lagoon. Liam's Lagoon is quite far away from any sort of area, so I think I'm going to actually make this one not Liam's Lagoon, and I'm going to make this Quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 is the buildings right here, so the otters obviously would be in Quadrant 2, and then these guys, there is a pathway so that they can go around the building down here and out and get into this place. They're going to have to go a little bit around. They're going to have to do a little bit of running. Maybe they can go up this way, but it's a lot closer than the other way around. So we're going to let those jump in there, and it looks like people are already using this as a shortcut for the koalas to go somewhere else, which is awesome. Here they come. Yep, that's exactly how I kind of thought they were going to come in this way, too. And I hid this door right over here. So maybe I make another wall here so it's a lot more hidden? I don't know. Let's hope no one dies. God, I hate the new YouTube, like, comments thing because I cannot see what you typed underneath it. I hope no one dies at the EAU Roge for the millionth time. Yeah, I also hope not. Let's look at our koala here. We got ourselves Samuel. Samuel is a little bit upset about space. What's the issue, dog? He's upset with the climbing facilities. Protesters are coming in for these guys as well. But why are they coming? Why are protesters coming in for y'all? Oh, because this guy's stuck. This guy's stuck in his habitat. I don't know how he's stuck. But he was. Okay. So we got our koalas in here. We got Samuel. And then we have Audrey. In our habitat, beautiful silver. By the way, if you guys didn't know, these guys and girls all are unique in this game. They all look different than from one another. They all have different attributes than one another, and they all do different things than one another. It does look like there's a lot of features that they are like the same and they do the same thing, but inside of here they will tell you stats. Like, for example, here, gray fur and white belly. There's a bunch of different combinations, so I guess in theory you could eventually get a... you could eventually get some sort of similarity with them. Maybe from the mother or father. But this one's a silver appeal, and why is this one a silver appeal over someone else? I think it's because of the color on them. Okay, so the koalas do want some climbing areas, and they don't want some big climbing areas or anything, and I really would expect, to be honest with you, that these guys would probably escape more than others. So I'm going to make their climbing area right over here on this side, and we're going to give them a nice climbing frame, and then that should instantly boost their depression. They also do not really want... they're perfectly fine with having soil, which I'm also perfectly fine with having if they're happy with it. They're also perfectly fine with short grass. What do we do for these? We added... Yeah. Okay, we did... This one didn't have grass, but it did have sand. So what we'll do is we'll do relatively the same thing. We'll make this side all grass, short grass. Right. And then on this side here, we're going to make this all dirt. Or soil. Soil, dirt, whatever. Same thing, right? Including the outside. Because we're not going to go that specific here. We're going to put this all in. This all the soil. One animal's been in the box for too long. It's probably the guy who literally just moved. And now they're going to be protesters attracting. The red-tailed lemur has been in a box. Why is it still in a box? Let's move it to somewhere else. That's another animal that's getting stuck. That's, I think, once again, there's just so much stuff going on in the zoo that the game is kind of doing its thing. Now, oh my god. Oh my god, Metal Pedal. Look at how flipping cute this is. How could Liam be working right now? This is the cutest freaking live stream ever. Okay, this koala doesn't look as cute as I thought it did. When I paused it. Is this Samuel? Is this Samuel? No, this is Audrey. Alright, okay, now it looks cute again. I don't know what that was a second ago. It did not look cute at all. Alright, there you go. I think, I mean, I don't know if I just don't like koala. Yeah. This koala literally looks like me, though. This koala looks like my cat. Like, bruh, let me outside. Let me outside. Dude, you're already outside. Okay. Well, that's good. They actually want a bling-blong amount of plants in this place, which I don't think is going to be really possible, TBH. But I guess we'll try our absolute gosh darn best. Apparently this was not at 100%, so no wonder this didn't fill in all the way. Gonna paint this in here. How are you doing, Metal Pedal? How was your how was today in Germany, Deutschland? Okay, and let's get them their toys and stuff like that. So this side is gonna be their playing side. This is gonna be their side that they do their own thing. You know, there is these wind chimes they can run through. Put those there. They're going to want some sort of food enrichment of some sort. There is a tree feeder. Duh, we're going to put that bad boy in. Looks like there's a little pipe on the side. Put one of those in there for you, Metal Pedal. Apparently this is not enough climbing area. They're going to be depressed, Metal Pedal. Apparently this is... Apparently them living in a cage in their former life, and I give them a climbing thing. It is not enough, Metal Pedal. Not enough. Alright, apparently I am a terrible zoo owner. Apparently. Alright, all I'm trying to do is provide for these people, these koala, the koala, and I'm just a terrible person. Alright, well that guy is finally playing with that. So, let's find another climbing thing for them. Apparently for some reason, he was just done up there, so he just teleported to the bottom. You know, I feel you. Sometimes that happens to me as well. Let's put another climbing thing here. And hopefully that now makes you less depressed, because this should be more than... Oh, there we go. Oh my god, is this one drunk? Did you see that? What was it grabbing, bro? Did you just see it? What was it grabbing, Metal Pedal? That would just look... Alex! Thanks for coming out to the live stream. How are you doing this fine evening? Oh my god, are they kissing? Oh no, that one... No. No. That one was not kissing. That one was just going right through it. Alright. Yeet. 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 Yep, just gonna go right through that pole. Go right through that pole. And this one's gonna just hello. Hello. Maybe we'll get a little better of a thumbnail here. Yeet. Oh, this is a way better than thumbnail than what it was before. Definitely. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Pause. Morts. No, why is it moving? Bruh. I was trying to get a nice thumbnail for the screen later. It's not clickbait stream. This one looks cute too, but I just... nice. Just like animals in real life, you can't just tell them what to do. Unfortunately. Unflipping fortunately. Is this one stuck? Tell me it's stuck. Tell me it is stuck, and I will scream, Samuel. Oh no, the dark magic is back. Bro. Hey, Alex, thanks for coming out of the stream. Can I hug the koalas? This is actually a walking in habitat, so if the koalas come up to you and want to climb on you, yeah, you can hug them. All right, you come instantly off that pathway, you get shot. You're going to tell me they got these hanging chimes and it does not make a sound in the game? What the bling blong is that? Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. I think I changed my mind again. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, if you come off the pathway, you get instantly shot, Alex. So, oh my god, it just scared everyone. Or is it drunk? I still don't know. All right, let's see what they say about the statistics of the Zoom media. All right. Fun fact. Whether they are a different subspecies of koala, the dispute due to genetics. Victoria koalas are much larger and stockier than Queensland's koalas with shaggier, thicker fur and fluffy ears. Koala fur is extremely good insulator, rivaling Arctic mammal fur. They need this fur to keep them warm because their metabolism is very slow. Due to their low nutrition content of ecobus and how difficult it is to digest, koala joeys will feed from their mother's feces before moving on to eat the raw leaves. This is easier to digest and also produces bacteria that can assist in breaking down the... I gotta type this word in because I have no idea how to say this word. E-U-C... Eucalyptus into the joey's digestive system. Koalas rarely drink, getting most of its water they need from the eucalyptus diet. Koala fingerprints are almost indistinguishable from human fingerprints. That's wild, man. You should get a koala for a crime scene then, I guess. It is a bling-belonging heat wave. What about you? Oh man, it's supposed to be really hot today. Let's see let's see. I haven't went outside. I literally woke up at like about 15 minutes ago. Weather in Chicago today. It will be a 74 degrees, and in Celsius that would be 23 degrees. Actually, we use Fahrenheit as well. The Americans use something different. Dog. Okay. From my American standpoint, it's 23 Celsius for y'all. It's 74 for me, okay? So it's not that bad out, to be honest with you. It was hot as bling blowing yesterday. Yesterday was like 95, which would mean it's like, I don't know, 30 Celsius, something like that. I'm a little bit, I don't know the Celsius translations. As an American, my gosh given rights. All right, let's make these koalas a custom overhang for the with this being like the end of this sort of series and the end of this sort of vibe. Unfortunately, it has been a very phenomenal run, but with all things said and done, you know, all good things must come to an end, or however the saying goes. I'm just making words up as we go right now. But I do actually want to make these koalas a custom overhang, considering this is nice, a really nice square corner over here. I do want to give them a nice custom roof, just like that. That's the overhang. That should be their hard shelter. And y'all must be like, hey, is he for Josh and me? No, I'm being dead serious. Dead serious. Does that get their hard shelter completed? It does. Wow, I really thought it would have looked a little cooler than that, to be honest with you. Okay, I'll grab a piece. I'll grab a log then. All right, I'll grab a wood. Is it called a wood post? No, wood beam. Here's an Arctic beam. It's not what I wanted, but log. Well, there is logs, yes. Okay, I was looking in the wrong spot. Grab one of these beams and put this in here, like so. And that's about it. What's new with me, though, Alex might have actually been trying to ask. I have a job now. It's not full-time yet, but it is pretty much live streaming. It's live streaming, video editing, social media posting. It's really fun, and it's really getting me on the track to being trying to be more consistent, at least with streaming on the weekends and trying to be consistent. Now, obviously, as some of y'all know, I've been struggling with that for a while now, based on a couple things that you guys don't know about. But it has at least gotten me pretty consistent to streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, the next week, I'm going to be so busy doing a bunch of other live streams that I won't be able to do my own live streams. But I will be getting... It'll all be worth it in the end. That's all I can say. I'm going to add a water drop here. And then we're going to add in a food pan here as well, right in front of the water. There's not really a lot of area here, but I really like how I kind of force myself to do this. Speaking of, we're going to bring this in. Metal Petal, do you have a habitat dedicated to you? I'm sure I did. And the reason why I'm asking is... why would the one-way glass, like, do half of them the wrong way? And the other half do it the right way? The question is if you don't... I want to dedicate this one to Alex. I want to dedicate this one to Alex, this habitat. Alex is a very long time viewer. So I want to give at least a habitat to him. If people haven't gotten any. Alright, so yeah, I want the one-way glass to be one way. And I want them to all be, so people can, like, look here. Why is the climb proof going to the wrong side, dog? That's a little weird, to be honest with you, because the koala's just going to escape. Climb proof needs to be on this side. Yeah, the climb proof needs to be on that side. I don't know why changing the windows would change that. It's a little weird, TBH, because climb proof right side. Okay, this is a little bit annoying me. Okay, yeah, because the koalas can technically climb up these wood logs and get out, but apparently this metal bar prevents them from doing that. And I can kind of see that. You know, I could see them climbing just straight through this gap. But they're going up here and they're grabbing on this metal and they can't grab on it because it's too slippery. But now there's at least windows so people can look into the habitat, and it's one-way glass so the animals can't really see out. So that at least they feel like they're in a private enclosure if for some reason this walkthrough area is not open. Now, you might be questioning, like, wouldn't it be open all the time? No. These walkthrough areas and these walkthrough habitats actually do need a staff keeper at all times, watching the animals, because, or at least two. The ones that when I only done it once, like I said, but the one place that I went to when they had it, there was 2 staff keepers in there doing it, and then a third one came by, because they don't want people first to walk off the track, and if they walk off the track, you have to go yell at the person to get back onto the track, because obviously you don't want people to, you know, mess with the animals. So, and they were red kangaroos too. I was just a little bit upset that the kangaroos didn't want to jump on me, bruh. I wish they were jumping on me, bruh. But that's pretty much the habitat here. We're just going to do some details, and they actually do want, like I said, they actually do want a bunch of plants and stuff. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get inside of their habitat. I hope I can get some, but they do want some. Yeah, they want, that's not enough coverage. So maybe we'll do these palm trees. If they got the date trees as well, those are my favorite. Oh, there's a foxtail palm. I don't think we've used very many of these. Put one there. Put one here. Because even though it's not in the habitat, it's overhanging it. That's what they're looking for. And that alone is part to make this pop off. And speaking of, let's add some over here too, because this area needs something. Add one of these trees too. I don't think so. Wait, the ice foxes, I had those. Wow, you have a really good memory. You do, right here, the metal petal ice foxes, and then you can actually look down into it. And, yeah, don't want to fall in there and get eaten alive. Those guys actually have not escaped as much as the other animals, which is actually a good thing. Because I don't get why some of these guys want to escape all the bling blong in time. But I guess they do, right? I guess I can't control when an animal wants to escape and when they don't. And then this side over here, there's no windows, and they'll be questioning, Claude, why don't you put windows on the side? If the koalas go onto this side here, it's not exactly how I designed it, because I wanted the pathway to go more over here. But it does give them a little bit of a break. If they get a little bit stressed, they can actually just run down over here. And, you know, the gas can't walk up the pathway legally. So they can just, you know, kind of stay in from a distance, and they can sleep and all that sort of stuff. Maybe we should add in, like, a little wooden door here, or a wall, so that they can have a little bit more privacy. But I think for this, it probably is fine. I do want to add in some, like, these nice flowers as well. That just instantly gave it a 2% change. Wow, look at, that's how small this habitat is. Adding in these flowers is going to literally push us in and over that mark. Holy bling blong. Yeah, literally adding those flowers in literally pushed us over. That's wild. Add those in there. This side won't have any of those type of flowers, but I do want to see if there is any other, like these bird nested ferns. We really rarely have an occasion to use these because they're so bling. Oh, that one's not that small. That one's actually pretty flipping huge. But yeah, I really never have a chance to kind of use these because these ones are way too small. Add a few of those in there. Oh, they got a coconut palm tree. The classic palm tree I think that everyone knows about. But do they not have those date trees, man? Those date trees are really my favorite. Here's another palm tree. These are called Kenta palm trees. They really don't get that tall. They got a London plane palm tree. Or, not, that's not a palm tree. Plane tree. What about a date? I know there is a date one. But remember, it has to be in Oceania. So, some of these trees just can't be put down. And some of these trees are climbable. So, technically, you know, the animals could escape that way. We'll add one of those here. And there really isn't a lot of shade on this Liam's Lagoon for guests. All their shade is coming from the clouds or from the trees. There is really no shade on this these pathways, but this looks really good. Now we get another screenshot. That's why we always come back and get more and more screenshots. They're in sync, dog. Where are they going? Do they have food enrichment? I don't think that's the one enrichment they don't have. They have no food enrichment. Apparently they do have food enrichment, but I don't know where that is. Oh, the feeder tree. This is a feeder tree, duh. They have a feeder tree, and that's it, apparently. Apparently there's no other food enrichment item. This is a scent marker, but I don't think that's food enrichment. No, they're fine with that. It's 50%, 50%. You know, how much more do they want? But now they can kind of run over here and they can kind of eat in peace without guests bothering them. Oh my god, Meadow Petal. They're even cuter while they eat. They're like, kind of like cats, though. I don't know. They kind of like, I don't know. They kind of remind me of cats. Alright. Well, that's good. Meadow Petal, congratulations on reaching 41 hours on live stream. Cheers to you with some water. Now, let's go over to the small, or the Asian small sea otters. I want to make a building just like these buildings here for the Asian area, because we don't really have a chance to use them that often. We did use a little bit of them yesterday for the this little hub area, but we usually don't get to use them because our Asian area we haven't used it in a while. So let's get working on that, shall we? You can clearly see where the habitat ends and the habitat starts there on that one. So the otters, the South Sea otters, they actually want some like really oddly specific depth details. So we did adopt an otter right here, a beautiful silver female. We're gonna drop her into this habitat, and we're gonna wait for her to come on in, and then we're gonna work on the oh, you know what? There was one thing that we did forget over here that we didn't add in. Well, first off, Liam's gonna scream at us because we don't have enough benches. We never have enough benches nowadays, it seems like. So we're gonna add some benches in. And we forgot to add in our donation bins as well. We'll one at each of these entrances and exits. Which I don't know how that's how people would do it in... Well, that's how they would do it in real life. Now, I don't know if it would work in this game entirely. And this bench is on the absolute wrong side. Oh, but the cool thing about this is, though, you can come over here and while you're eating, you can literally watch the koalas. Not the greatest view, just like real life, but maybe they're there, maybe they're not. But this is looking real... I'm really enjoying this zoo. Alright, so this otter is probably screaming because of all these stats are wrong. Look, it instantly got injured because of the long grass. Yeah, see, look, they want some water, and they want some deep water as well. So, yeah, they want a lot of that. Which we should be able to easily provide for First thing we're going to go into is our terrain, and we're going to use our stamp tool. Now, I don't know how deep water, navigable 2-meter deep water area. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the subtraction mode, and we're going to use this tool, which we rarely use successfully. I think it's just because I'm a little bit of a bot. And we are going to just dig out an area, and hopefully it just works. So, it's kind of hard to see with this whole grid thing going on here. This side is going to be normal viewing area off the main pathway for these otters. And it's going to be all pretty much water at this point. It looks like it's not going to work out the way that I wanted it to. So I think I'm going to have to remove the wall and add the wall back. And second, this is the interior walking point of the otter facility. This isn't supposed to be like... The otters can swim up and touch you, yes, but it's not like they're going to be walking up to you. So I do think we do need to change a few of these things here. Thankfully, these should be more easier changes than anything else. So let's grab the wall. We've been having some issues with the wall. Oh, I guess that's not a wall that I could... I guess there is no wall there because technically they could walk in, duh. So we're going to delete this. And now let's go back to our stamp tool. And if I stamp this... Yeah, you see, metal pedal, there's this gap here. Because I think it's the gap is a part of the issue we're having with... I actually don't know what the issue is, but we'll figure that out in a second. I think it's because of the... It's not the pathway. I guess it is the pathway. Sorry, it's the pathway is not the wall. I thought it was the wall that was giving us that. Okay, I want to make sure that this is lined up as straight as possible, too. Which I don't know if that's how this is going to work. This is very, you know, something I don't use that often, this tool. Looks like it's curving on the inside a lot more than I would want it to. If it won't let me go directly down, then what's the point? Is that too deep now? That's definitely deep. That's definitely deep area for them to swim in, though. Hurry, I'm nearing halfway to 100 hours. Yes, you are. I feel like that's way too deep, though. Let's go. It's at 2 meters deep. So let's go 10, because 15 is significantly too much. Let's go 8, maybe. And plus, we're not going to be able to see the otters underwater. I'm not doing the underwater viewing in this habitat. You would probably normally have something like that in here. But based on budget constraints is what we'll go with. We can't do that. So this is gonna be a big water tank, and then I guess we need to I want them to be able to walk around and do some things too, but apparently this habitat's still pretty. It's bigger than I thought it was, so maybe we could just cut this across here. Maybe we could just cut it across here and build another habitat over here. I don't know what that would be, but I think that's what we're going to do because this is just looking a little weird. All right. Another thing that I do want to do is I do want us to, if we're doing it that way, I do want to make this go out a little bit, and then I do want to have a ramp. like so. We'll add the ramp in, and we'll stamp a ramp into this place. Gotta change the width, I think. We'll do the width. How long is this? I don't even know. 20? If it's not, it's pretty dang close. We're gonna stamp this in. I think the length needs to go a little longer now. Move this down. Move this back. It looks like it's going to be a little wonky. I don't like it how it's going to be wonky for no reason. Why can't it just be straight? Alright. I think that is good. I hope that is, like, deep water for them. And then we're just going to cut this across, and then we're going to make this a different habitat, so I don't know what that's going to be. Not my original plan, as you clearly see, but we'll figure that out in a second. Metal Pedal says, in the chat, saying, hooray, I'm nearly reaching 100 hours club, or halfway to 100 hours club. I didn't even realize I wasn't it. I didn't realize that I was in the 25-hour club. Duckspoo! Thanks for coming out to the stream, Duckspoo. Wait, Metal Pedal, when you say that, are you saying that you don't have a Discord role for that? Because we need to fix that ASAP. That is my bad. Let's go to the Discord. Let's type in Metal Pedal. Apparently, there's not a single person in my server that is Metal Pedal. There it is. Okay. There he is. Beautiful. Metal Pedal. At 20... Oh, you are in a 25-hour club. Whew. That scared me. Why are you playing the AT launcher of Minecraft the last 6 minutes and 30 seconds ago, huh? 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 You should be watching me. You should be watching me only. You shouldn't be doing anything else. You should be just watching. You should not be multitasking. Banned. Oh, before I forget, the one thing that I wanted to do, when I was telling you guys yesterday, that I want to do, I can't do collab civilizations or my big Minecraft series or all that sort of stuff, but the stuff that we will still be being able to play together, is what's it called? Roblox with subs, maybe Minecraft with subs on. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys heard. I think it's coming back though. Kylie would know the more loop of this than I do. But the Yeet Realm apparently is over. Yeet Realm is apparently over, and it's based off of some sort of coding that automatically deleted everything. Metal Pedal, this is not deep enough for the otters. Oh, it is. I was about to scream. I was about to scream. And you're like, bro, that's not even my position, dude. All right, this is deep enough for the otters. Apparently, we can only get like 10 otters in here. Maybe. I forgot how the otters add and subtract. All right. Let's go to the otters. Let's look at the Zoom media. Good thing we know how to use this, because before I remember not being able to use it. It needs... 15 males, 15 females, so it's perfectly fine. You just want to have at least 1 for 1. Fun fact, Asian small-clawed otters are monogamous and mate for life. That is really romantic. The Asian small-clawed otters can close its ears and nostrils when swimming. Despite living in groups, Asian small-clawed otters generally hunt for themselves. Small Asian clawed otters are extremely dexterous in comparison to other otter species due to their short claws and incomplete webbing interlacing its toes. Grooming is extremely important to small clawed otters, and as it traps air between their hair follicles, keeping otters insulated and dry while swimming. Alright, so that means if we look at our habitat here, we bump this up, we can get in 29 otters, but they're not going to even want us to put 29 in this habitat. So this habitat's already max filled, but we get 15, 15. Nope, I did not mean to send that otter away. I meant to look at its statistics. Oh, golden, hired. Golden male and a silver. Oh, let's go. But what did it say? Yeah, 15, 15. So you can have 30 max. So I don't think we can have 29 in here without them complaining. So we can almost have the max. So we have 2 males. And 1 female. Now we have 2 females and 2 males. Now we have 6 and 6. Now we have 8 and 8. Got 2 more silvers out of this too, man. 10 and 10. Alright, I think that's probably good. So we have 20 of these guys already? Holy bling bong. If I did that math... No, I did 16. I apparently did my math wrong at some point. 16 is still a lot. That's half the capacity.
Shut up! I need to make crap for my world that can solve world hunger. I'm not a screw. I'm smelling plastic for no reason. No, Metal Pet, that was a joke. You can do whatever the bling blong you want. I was like, you're only meant to me, only.
I hate it when people... Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Not good news. Unfortunately, sad news. Rest in peace. The person that I used to watch back in the day... and I liked his stuff, and then I didn't like his stuff. And that's why I stopped watching him. So this is a sad state, regardless, because I just figured it out. Even if I didn't agree with him, it is never a good thing to celebrate. Yeah, the person that I used to watch on the stream, he passed away. He passed away like at a couple of years ago. And he was the guy that would go on stream and say, "Hey, if we don't get..." What was the percentage he was asking for? It was something wild. If we do not get a total of X amount of percentage of people watching this live stream, I'm ending it. Like, for example, if there's 10 people watching your live stream, if we don't get 50% likes, we're going to sit here and we are going to wait until we get to 50% likes. Like, oh, shit. Right? Or, oh, shoot. Shit is not a push-up word, okay? So, yeah, I'm like, okay. That was a little, like, oh, that's like, you know. Oh, do we put a window here? So that people can look at people looking at animals? For some reason, I feel like this wall needs to be taller for this one, but for the koalas, it doesn't. For some reason, I feel like maybe this side needs to be taller. I don't know why. I just feel like it needs to be. You really don't need walls for this either. Because you wouldn't have, like, an area to view out like that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'd do another null? I should have maybe made this all walking area here. Maybe. Okay. Next, they want soil, and they want some. They want soil. They definitely want some soil. So let's add in a soil ring everywhere here. I hate getting rid of that rock underneath it, but I'm a little too lazy to kind of do that all by hand, so let's just get rid of it. A soil ring. Ah, yes. Talking about death to windows. Yeah, this should have all been like a walking area so people could view from all over the spot. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I don't know, I thought that would have been cool. I guess we could always change that right now, can't we? We pause real quick and we do a morgue stop, you know? Oops, that was completely bling blown. All right, pause. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, we're gonna delete these. People are gonna freak the bling blong out, saying that they're getting absolutely demolished by an otter or something. I don't know. You know how people in this game like freak out for the most bling blonging things. We're gonna delete this here. All right. Oops. Click on this barrier. Guest gate. Alright. Oh no, Metal Pedal. Here we go. Here we go. There was probably a reason why I put that there now. Okay. Guest gate goes here. 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 Not because I want it, if I'm going to have another habitat next to it, I don't know if it's going to have a walk-in area. So, put that there. Then we're going to hook up the pathway. Obviously, you need to have railings because guests are gonna. Guests in this game, just like in real life, would probably just jump right into the water. And then I don't need another. I mean, I don't really need another gate to gate. TBH. I don't really need that. Why is there a random post here? There must have been because of that or something. There was a reason for that there. All right. This fence, Metal Pedal, is going right down the dang middle. And it's not letting me keep it. I guess I'm going to have to manually drag this out. I need to get a little fence in here so that I can Fortnite it in. Why is this so much shorter? I think it was shorter because of something else. All right. And then this needs to get hooked up with that wall over here. And I would make a window here. The reason why I'm not putting a window there is because guests would stop and, like, try to look over here. Just walk in the dang facility, dude. Just walk into the facility. I'm going to put a nice big thing there. And then we'll go from there. Yes, before I completely forget, though, I wanted to dedicate this area to Alex. Where is my, my blueprints? Where are my blueprints? Here we go. Grab a Fredling wall, and I want to dedicate this area to Alex before I completely forget. Because I almost did forget. Move this up. Fredling wall. Move that over so it's at least in the sun. And let's grab our letters inside of construction. Let's go to letters. Where's the alphabet? Here we go. Grab this. Make a duplicate of that. And there actually is 2 A's in his name. Actually, you only have to spell the word one time, and then just add a O-S at the end. Alex. Oh, no. Alec. No. Right? No. Yeah. No. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's make this duplicate here. Make this a scenery piece. A. L. Okay, so there's an A and an L that's the same, and then an E. And then an E, which is here. So I don't have to duplicate that. I can just grab these 2 here. First time I could do, like, first time I think I've had a name where it's pretty similar like that. And then it is an X. And then OS. No, this is... I'm still missing something here. Missing a K. O. S. Alright. Move this up. Duplicate this down. Grabbing this. Painting these. Oops, I only grabbed 2 of them. Painting this. He's like a dark blue. Or that kind of blue. And we're going to move this up and give him a low drop shadow. And we're going to be good to go. And you guys might be saying, like, Claude, you could just, you know, do the photos and just customly do a Photoshop thing and put them in here. I could. You are correct. I could 100% do it that way. The only reason why we're not doing it is because, as you clearly don't know, or you do know, is all the signs that we have had made, including the Planet Coaster series, all of them are gone. I can get the some of the Q things back because I have them saved in our Discord, but yeah, they're all gone. So that sucks. All right, well, the Otters have a absolutely massive swimming pool and pond, but it looks very, very basic, as you clearly can see. So I do want to change it up a little bit. Too much short grass, apparently. Or not enough short grass. My bad. I read that wrong. There's never enough short grass. So we're going to add some short grass in here for y'all. These otters can actually run pretty flipping fast. And we're going to select on the otters. We're going to unselect all the habitats that we don't need. And we're going to select on tropical, grassland, aquatic, Asia. And now these are all the exact same thing. Get them one of these pitcher plants so they can get in here and get eaten alive. Apparently these pitcher plants... I thought it worked from... I thought it worked from the bottom. Are these upside... They're not... Hold on. Yeah, this is how they work. In the game, they put them in wrong, apparently. But an animal will climb into this pitcher. A rat, a mouse, a small bird, an insect, usually meat. And they will crawl into this. And they will fall into this pitcher. Now, you can actually see in the game that's how much details they put into this game, which is absolutely wild. And I'm on low texture, by the way. This is why we lag, because they put too much detail in this game. You see that? That's acid. That is acid. So the animal would climb into this pitcher, a rat, a mouse, a bird, climb in here, fall into the acid, and they try to escape, and the walls are coated in this sort of like slippery substance, so they're sliding and they keep falling into the acid, they keep falling into the acid, they keep falling into the acid, and they're freaking out, but it's too slippery. And to make matters even more legit, this lid here, this leaf, which is about to become a lid, will shut onto the animal, preventing any other animals from coming in there and helping, or multiple animals coming in, because they can only digest a couple at a time. And it prevents them from using a body to escape. So, yeah. That's why it's there, and the plant will eat it, dissolve all its bones, and take nutrition from that. It's very wild. Don't put your hand in that. It's kind of like the Venus flytrap, if you know what that one is. Alright, we're going to get rid of this water real quick, and we're going to pause, like Morgs would say. Boom. And we can see all these otters about to go instantly into a box. But I do want there to be some sort of, like, realistic details here. So, what I want to do is I want to make them have a little island. Why wouldn't we let them have an island? That is silly if we didn't. So, we're going to build them an island. Right here in the middle. We're going to make the island relatively smooth. We don't want them to get hurt on the island. But we do want them to have, like, a little island of some sort. And we're going to put the water right back in. It's a lot easier to do water in this game than in the other games. I do think it needs to come out a little bit more on this side. So we're going to put some details here and smooth this out. I feel like I went a little too close to this wall. I mean, I guess I could make an underwater cave for him, too. I haven't really done that ever. Where I can, like, dig out a cave or a cavern for them to go underneath. But the reason why I don't do that, I think it's going to be a little more challenging than I thought. Yeah, it is going to be a little bit more challenging. And it's not big enough to do it here. We're going to grab rocks, and we're going to just put rock on this island. Do the rough rock, actually. Rough rock looks really nasty. So, we're going to paint this in with some water. And now, we'll press play again. This looks a lot... I know it looks like a big pool, which is supposed to look like that. But, I think it looks nice. Speaking of, gotta grab the donation bins and put one at the entrance and the exit. Obviously classic. Drop your money in there. Don't know if that's how that game works. I just don't want to put the bin in there where guests are going to be standing and that they miss it and the coins go in the water. You know? Or somebody knocks it over and goes in the water. We're going to grab some benches as well. So you can sit down and watch the otters inside. I feel like a lot of zoos kind of lack the sitting in the areas. But I don't think they want people chilling as much. So I'll put a couple of them in there. Same thing with garbage bins. Apparently we never have enough garbage bins ever. So we're going to add in a garbage bin here. None in the habitat because you shouldn't be throwing stuff out there. Let's go into construction. Let's type in small They are so freaking cute. Here we go. We got a sign for the otter. Oh, that's so cute. Let's add one of those signs in here. That might be the only sign in the game for them. Animal has escaped. Call a vet. This animal is just doing its black magic again. Just going to literally walk through a wall. Oh, we got the giant otters. I don't think I've used those in this game, but we're not obviously using a giant otter today. Put a couple otter signs here, shall we? They are floating off the wall, so I'm just going to put one. What do the otters want in terms of... Can they get on this island, is the question. They can. They need toy enrichment, food enrichment. They're perfectly fine with their stats. They want some plants and stuff. But they are swimming around it, which is kind of what I wanted it to do, too. Because I've seen a lot of zoos. It gives them, instead of them swimming back and forth, the swimming around apparently gives them, like, comfort. Knowing that there's some sort of obstacle here, and now they can kind of, like, hide. It's crazy how fast those walruses go underwater. Brother has a gap underneath the wall. That does look like a gap, you are correct. And the reason why it is not a gap is because it's actually a lighting issue. This would actually be filled with a shadow, but considering we're playing on such a low quality, it looks like it's a gap, but it's actually not. It's actually just a shadow. Isn't that wild, though? That's how low quality graphics can literally change a game up. It's wild. We're so used to it. Same thing with this side too. This is actually touching the ground, but it's actually touching the ground, but it's a light. Isn't that weird? This is why the series needs to come to an end. That's why it needs to come to an end. All right. Well, there's actually a bunch of these things that I love using. These cattails, man. I love me some cattails. You use these for fireworks as well, like a lighter. You light them and they just keep going. Now, is there the other ones that go with it? There is the common reeds. And I think there was one more, but I don't think they're all in the same biome. But this will work perfectly fine. Look at that. Get rid of that wood wall pretty much is what we did. They're actually on the island. They're on the island, Metal Pedal. These guys are having a blast, dudes. I think they dropped food. That's probably why they're running over here. Just like in real life. Yep, they just dropped some dead fish right on the coast. Oh, but the one thing that we can do is this. I love when we mess with the new animals and we change it up every once in a while. They got these underwater feeders, and they got this submarine buoy. This is like a new thing, dude. We're not going to be able to see it, and I could have put this with the penguins, but I think this is a toy enrichment or something. I want to put that in there. It is a toy enrichment, and it actually tells you how much toy enrichment you need for the habitat. That's wild. We'll put a couple submarines in here, put a couple titans. So they'll hit this. I wish that was in the game before, but it is now. And then you can tell guests, you know, there's a little submarine in there. They love playing with the submarine. One of my favorite thing, though, is these flat underwater feeders. They only had these before, but they finally, like, made a flat one in this game. These flat underwater feeders will shoot food out. Like, shoot food out. Oh, look, they're already playing with it. Look at that. It'll shoot food out, and the animals can kind of come around and pick stuff up. Now, in real life, you could probably make a button on the side of the wall, and you can make guests pay for it. Pay $1, and it shoots a bunch of food out. And people are absolutely loving this otter habitat, man. They are loving these guys. They need more toy enrichment. There is nowhere near enough. Get him a ducky? Bloop. They would definitely have that. They would also have like a bunch of random balls. Apparently there's too much rock. So we gotta do some of those things. Oh, these things as well. These floating platforms. These floating platforms are... I don't know if it's technically defined as what it's defined as. But it gives them something else to get on, right? Floating platforms count as a toy enrichment. They still want, what was it, food enrichment? I think they're good, actually, now. No, they want toy enrichment. Is this toy, it was a mud bath toy enrichment? Mud bath technically is, but... Yeah, these... Oh, don't the otters play with the ball, man? Like, in the water? Definitely gotta put some balls up here. They can knock them off, and we can watch them go into the water. I could definitely see them knocking them off and playing with them in the water. I swear to God, I see that in real life anyways. How long will those balls ever stay on their platforms? I don't know. I want to put them up there so that they stand still, so that they actually have to come knock them off. Still not enough. Still not enough enrichments. I mean, I guess it's enough, but not enough as the game would say. I don't want to give them cardboard, because I don't want to get stuck in the water. Yeah, there really isn't anything left now. There's a jet platform. Oh, look, they knocked him into the water. Somebody did. Okay, but what they are going to need is some sort of hard shelter, and let's get that all defined out real quick. New graphics mode. Unlock extreme hardcore. Adds gaps everywhere for your animals to escape. Check mark. Requirement low graphic settings. Literally, though. Literally, though. All right, let's get off this grid plate and let's build them a little home over here, shall we? Let's make sure that we are in the right plate and the right side, which I think is good. We'll go out 4, shall we? And then we're going to make a wall here, We're gonna go out. I don't know how many we should go out. Maybe 3 should be fine. And then we'll have a door here. And we'll reposition this, obviously. Okay. Like this, and then we'll grab ourselves these walls, and we're gonna try to tuck away the aesthetics here, making this look so weird. So, I'm gonna make these null. I guess I'll grab this and just move this over here. Go back to our sandstone. Grab one of these archways, make it like look a little cool. Extreme hardcore mode is not responsible for any broken PCs or laptops. Oh my gosh. Do you know how many people would just absolutely, especially with this game, oh man, I could see it being like a real, I could see me being pretty upset. Pretty flippin' upset, Metal Pedal, if I had those issues in this game. I think most people here know. Yeah, I would not be too happy with that. Not too happy with it whatsoever. It would be a cool feature, though. It would make it really hard. It would make it really hard. Oh, by the way, we were playing with money only. Yeah, we'd be completely bling-blung. Yeah, we were playing on money mode. Yeah, we'd be bling-blung at this point. I'm not too good with money, I guess, in this game. I'm not too good at... I'm building more of a... I'm a creative builder. Yeah, we would be out of money. But we've been out of money at episode 1. And in our play... And I don't know how people make the zoos look really good with no money either. But you can, apparently. That's not me, apparently. That is definitely not me. Let's grab this. Let's grab this corner edge here. And let's grab the 1 meter tile roof. Bring this in here. And let's grab our sandstone again. Or, no, it's called, I think it's just called stone. Right? It is, we're using breeze? I think we're using breeze sandstone, something like that. Put those there. Go back to our tile. And how did I do these? I did have some sort of corner piece. I think I just used this and I duplicated it. Like this. And then I made a roof, so I'm going to need to go back to that sandstone again, but that's something easy. Now, do I make the pitch a little larger on the top? Yeah, let's make it a little larger. Let's change it up. It's pretty tall, though. It's almost as tall as this building. I was thinking last night, I was going to tell everyone, like, one of the funnest stats in this zoo is the tallest building is actually out here, which I was wrong. The tallest building is the main building. These little 2 peaks here. But I really was thinking all last night that this was actually the tallest building. Because I knew it was 3 stories tall. But I do remember specifically designing this to be shorter than the building, so that is actually the main pinnacle of the zoo, which it is. All right. What else do we need to do with the otters? I think the otters are going to want some They want less rock. That was the thing. They want some less rock. So we can paint some less rock in here. Let's do this light soil, and let's make the percentage down a little bit. Here. Just tap that in. Just like that. Next, they want some detailing with some plants. Obviously, we do have some, but not nearly enough. I also like adding in these lily pads and those sort of things, but I think I should add them more in this corner than anywhere else. I just don't know why these don't automatically sit on the water. That should have been something they designed originally with the game. Not obviously you could turn it off if you wanted to, but they should have had that originally designed in the game, because it is very annoying trying to figure out the water level. And then you come back and they're all floating. Add a few of those in there. I like that. There is some common water lilies, which are pink, it looks like. So add a few of those in here. Look at, like I said, they're floating. Maybe they're supposed to do that. I don't know, but that is just annoying. Claude Monet was the best lily pad painter all time. Okay. Next is, we apparently have more, like, deadly plants, because, you know, apparently Asia is just known for deadly plants or something. I don't know. But I want to get them, like, a nice, relaxing area over here with some nice, big, chunky trees, so that they can, relax in peace, in their mud bath and that sort of stuff. So, let's get a couple of those in here. These nice chunky trees. These rocks is what I was looking for quite some time here. Want to add a few of these rocks onto this here to give it like a ledge. No, that doesn't look that good. But I did want to add some rocks on here to make it look like more of an island than what it was already. Just a few of them. Really, just a few of them. Just to make it look like a little bit more like an island. Because I think if you put those down, sometimes they can't be pathfined, too. I was about to say, every single animal in this habitat. Oh, they're using the food. I think this is not my favorite habitat. Yeah, see, those rocks are preventing them from climbing on that one side. Yeah, I don't want to add any more balls and stuff. Look at, there's already so much stuff going on right now. Feels like it's very clustered. Or maybe the reason I'm just not using the balls correctly, or... I'm so happy I made a lot of water for these guys. And I'm so happy that I actually did shrink this habitat down, because I did think last night that this would have been too small for them. But that's the game. That's the thing in this game. I've said it multiple times. The thing in this game is sometimes the depth of this is so off. Like the scaling factor. Like, you'll think you built something, and then it's just actually super small. That was the issue with Planet Coaster when we stopped the history park. That's the reason why, is because it was just too... It was just too much. Alright, I think we're actually good on this, TBH. Maybe this will be the screenshot. Oh, I love it how I clicked on that otter, but it didn't let me click on it. So I kind of wanted him, like, up on the rock. They're really enjoying this, though. Alright, let's make a quick, notable stop here real quick. Last time I played was this at 12:01 in the morning. Definitely was not me. I'm going to grab some water real quick, and we'll be right back. Oh, that was actually a really quick save. Usually it doesn't save that quickly. BRB. Alright, it wouldn't be a Claude from Chicago stream without some sort of food. We got the Jack Link's Steak Bites, not sponsored. This should be a Patreon exclusive video. Oh, the otter is being so cute and I missed it. It was doing is it sleeping right here? Holy bling blong. Teriyaki flavor steak bites. Oh shoot. The original I didn't like too much. Teriyaki is better than the original. All right. Last few things we got to add in for the otters, obviously, is bedding. They're going to need somewhere to sleep. Add a few of those in there. They're going to need a food tray. They're going to need a couple food trays. We'll add them on this side. And then we're going to add them obviously a water pipe for some fresh water over here. I know it's not really the most uniquely laid out thing. But we'll move the food a little bit closer. I kind of want the food spread out a little bit so that if they're arguing, you know, they're not fighting or not all piling up in one spot. And I think I need 3 of them. I think I need 3 food trays, but the reason why I'm not going to put 3 of them down is because the zookeeper will just randomly throw food in the habitat anyway, so at least it'll be random for every time, too. I'm actually really liking how this one turned out. Obviously, this is way bigger than the koala, so I'm glad this one looked a lot nicer. Koalas look good, but this one looks way nicer. Okay. Next is making another habitat down here. Don't know what it's going to be,
So let's just take a look at our zoo media and see where we can send it. Protesters have arrived in my zoo. Speaking of, let's take these groundhogs and send them back into their habitat, or these prairie dogs. I forgot which habitat they go into. Which one's the one? Which what did I just select? Black-tailed prairie dogs. Okay. The prairie dogs are in this one, and this is the meerkats, right? Yeah. Okay, set them in here. They're going to get in a fight, but we're going to sell those away. Now, these Dale sheeps and these things I can't really get rid of, unfortunately. Protesters arrived at my zoo, but I don't know why. Oh my gosh, these lions are getting stuck in this hole, and I don't understand why. This is a traversable area down there, yeah, but how are they even getting down there? They technically can't. Unless they're trying to jump and kill people, and that's what's happening. Which is not a feature in the game. Lions can kill other animals, though, for real. That's possible. I'm happy they made that. Guest needs are now going down. It's just a mid-zoo, apparently. Apparently not enough places to drink water. Huh. Okay. Not really worried about the guests right now. Worried about my people. Continent. Asia. Asia. What kind of small animal can I put in here that will not be upset if it's in a small habitat? European badger? That sounds like European, not a Asian. Liam's been asking me to do the flamingo. We already did the flamingo in the last zoo. There's so much more that we can get in here. Like, look at how much there is. What about the red-crowed cane? That seems very Asian. Holy bling blong. These are the people... These are the animals I should have put in this lagoon. 4 to 80 in a group. They can get 80 in a group. Dog. How big is this habitat? I need to be at least like 400. I think that was the stat I was messing with. I don't think I saved it, though. I think I accidentally clicked away. It was a crane? There's a silver. I really do want to adopt it. We're going to pause it. Yeah, what was the stats? It says 80 in a group. So if I get 8 of them in here, 10 of them, that's 400 and... They need water. They need a total of... They need a pretty big plot, though. That probably would come over here than anything else. And they can go with the monkeys, too. So it can be a double
double Japanese monkeys, I think. Do we have the Japanese monkeys in our zoo? So Japanese. Do I have these guys though? Japanese marquet. I don't think so. These guys can also live in an epic, huge group. Okay, I think we're gonna build them here. But it looks like they're in a snow biome. Hold on. This is before we start buying or purchasing or hiring animals. What kind of temperature y'all want? 90 to 80 Fahrenheit, so they can go in any range. What are y'all? So this is pretty hot for them. They're gonna be upset. This is pretty hot for them. This is like 10 degrees. It's 15 degrees normal over what they want to do. But I can't put the cranes in. Get another water habitat here. I don't think cranes are going to be as interesting. Can animals walk in the habitat? Yes. They're okay. So we can make another walkthrough habitat here. Make it come down like this. Make it come up and down like that. And then this side you can just view. I think that's what we'll do. We'll just put windows on this side. And the reason why I put windows here on these things, because I really want guests stopping on this pathway. Of course they're going to stop every once in a while. I get that. But we don't want them, like, majorly stopping there. And apparently this is all glitched. So, we're going to have to figure that out. As what I would say, it's all bling-blonged. That's still a pretty big area, though, for those guys. This is too small. I know this has to be like a small animal. Which is what I'm trying to do now. So we'll keep the cranes in the back of our head. For a second. Let's go back to Asia in Zoo Media. Continent Asia. What is this thing? How big is this? It needs 300 square feet, and it needs 80 square climbing things. The Siamang? What kind of group size does it need? It needs 2. It needs a partner. I'm looking for something that does not need a partner. They can work together. The flamingos. Oh, man. Liam loves some flamingos, man. This needs to be 425 square meters overall. Monkey. I think we're going to go with some sort of monkey. I need to figure out what is the size of this habitat before we start adding in a monkey or something. God, those steak teriyaki bites were really good. Maybe it's because I'm starving, so maybe that's why they're so good. And then when I end the stream and I eat something real, I'll be like, yeah, I'm never eating those ever again. And I can actually leave a window in here so that the zookeepers can actually watch them while, like, on break, which would be kind of cool. Monkey. All right, so what is the size of this habitat? The size of this habitat is 1,332 square meters. So it is pretty but chunky. What kind? Do we have any Asian monkeys? I think we have something down here, but I don't think it's an Asian monkey. We got a bunch of these guys. We got these Colombian white-faced monkeys, but we do not have any Asian monkeys. Let's find a monkey that we can get into 1,000 square meters. I think that would be the best bet. I think that's what would finish this off, because we got big cat, a panda. But we don't got any monkey. We need to have them have a mate, though. That is more than capable of them. We can actually probably get in a couple of them. We get 4 of them in here? What was the, What about the Gibbon? What are you guys' requirements? Alright, I need to change the title real quick. Otter. We're going to do the Gibbon. Gibbon, and what? Let's go back to the interspecies. Oh, they could go with the otters, the Gibbons. And then these guys as well. The, I have no idea how to say this. Siamang. Copy that. It's going to pronounce.
Siamang.
Same. Alright. Let's go to the marketplace and let's pick up a... Oh my god, these look a little ugly. A silver male and a bronze female. Let's go back to the zoo media and let's go over to their Gibbon. Let's go into the market and we'll pick up a silver male again. And we'll get just a normal female here, a white one. That looks pretty cool compared to that dark brown. We're going to select these, and we are going to throw them into this zoo. Just yeet them in there. It is a wooden wall, so I'm pretty sure they are going to attempt to escape. So we are going to need to change it up once we press unpause. We need to make this all glass to this point. This is going to have to be concrete or something else. We're going to make it glass. This is going to have to be concrete for now. For now, it has to be concrete. We'll figure something else later. That's going to be concrete. As well as this here. Maybe they should all be concrete on the back. Can't have them escape. That really ruins the texture of this building, but... we can do some custom things with those no barriers, remember that. Monkey! And they're coming to this habitat, right? Species. Work zones. Quadrant 2. And we'll select that. Oh my god, what the Why is it so small? What is this? that's my favorite monkey, actually. Oh, they're all messed up on stats. They want climbing. They want no long grass, soil. All right, well, I could definitely do with the soil. I do think soil looks better than the long grass. I think soil looks better than grass anyways. I could definitely make that happen for y'all. Did you hear how that thing yelled at me, though? I was making fun of it, and then it just said, nah, dog. Wow, a mini human monkey. Yeah, those things are weird, man. Holding shift will make you go... No, I thought that was happening. I guess I was just... My hand is that steady. I was going to say holding shift will allow you to just go straight across, but that's just my hand being steady. They do want some short grass. What the bling blung? You guys want short grass or you don't? Come on now. They don't want long grass. That's probably what it is. There we go. What about y'all? You guys okay with your stats? Yep, the one guy's perfectly okay with having all soil. Hopefully they're not depressed about anything else other than, like... I don't know what else they would be depressed about. Asia, tropical. Filter species types. They want some climbing, so let's get some climbing in. Claude, you never built anything custom. Why don't you ever build anything custom? Because I literally do not have that time. This game is so freaking specific on them climbing without it looking so weird. I don't even bother. I'm like, dude, this looks horrendous the way I'm putting this stuff in. Like, how much climbing space do they want, dudes? They're at 87. They want like another 90 or 80 climbing. I never usually use these frame bars. I don't know how easy they are to use. That actually looks so freaking legit. Is that enough for y'all? Oh my gosh, that's not enough? Here we go. Here's something big. And some of that stuff is floating. Oh, I really thought this red-tailed fox was on the roof for a second. I was sitting, or this whatever this is called. Yeah, the red panda. I thought that red panda was on the roof. I was like, how the bling blong. Oh my Yates! Did you see the monkey? Hold on. Oh my. All right, this looked really weird originally, but this actually looks. Oh my! Did it just? Holy bling blong. Okay, wow. They're still complaining about space, so I'm not adding any more monkeys in, by the way. We're just going to keep the 4 in because every time I add more monkeys, they're going to want more climbing space, and as you clearly see... Oh my god, there's like a whole obstacle course they can use. And for some reason, something glitched, so we're going to reset them. See, that's why I don't build them myself, because they just glitch all the time. Alright, they're finally in the stat range of being okay with what they got. Alright, perfect. Let's click on this grid plate, and we're going to do the same thing we did with the otters, but we're going to make this building a little bit different. The interior. Trap them in here, huh? Get the animal protesters on my ass. As always. These animal protesters love Claude from Chicago. Delete this hole here. Delete this hole here. We're going to add in these gateways. This can officially get deleted now. Same thing with these as well. Could have probably kept that one there because I need to duplicate them a little bit better. And then we'll go back to our tile roof. And we're going to grab a clay tile roof. Yeah, we'll go like this. Usually don't build them like this, but I think it's going to look kind of cool. Is this a 1 meter pitch? This is, yeah, so that will be fine. Go back to stone. I think this needs to be a 1 meter tall wall. Like that, and then we'll go here. Grab this, bring that up. Okay, now that looks like a really nice building. What did I do for details? I use these. I love those. I'm so happy that I looked at that other building because I really do love these. I think these actually light up at nighttime as well. Put them on all the sides. Did I use any sort of special doors either? No, I just used normal doors. These style. So we're going to place one here. Pull one here. Grab on them. Move them into the right spot. Move them down. Move them around. Oops. Move them around. Let's grab these walls and make them null. At least up into this point. Oops, not trying to move my entire door. Sorry. Must have misspoke. Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo. Bring nuts to there, mate. Grab these, make this concrete. And, yeah, looking good. I do think these monkey walls need to be a little taller, though. Especially on this side. For some reason, there's a max, like, height differential, and I don't understand why. It's not even 3 meters. It does need to go up. Yeah, that's fine. But, like, that's, for some reason, the max. Doesn't seem right. Alright. Other things to fix while we're here. Grab this wall, and let's move this back. Let's make this a null wall. Now move it back. Alright, there we go. And then I need to add a split section in here, like here. Same thing with this side. I need to add a split section here. Monkey's gonna instantly escape. It's of course the creepy human one. Obstructed, it says. This one is also obstructed. I really don't like how there is a gap there at all. Like, I know they can't technically escape from that gap, but that's gonna really annoy the bling blong out of me. These monkeys are really short, though. So do they need a big glass wall? Probably not. But it needs to be taller than this, though. And I guess we'll make this glass as well. Didn't want to do it originally as glass this part, but we are going to make it glass here. Yeah. I think that little... I think that completely bling-blong this all up. Huh. Oh, we finally figured it out, Metal Pedal. Let's freaking go. Let's select all of this. And then let's move this up as high as we possibly can, which I guess is 2.87. Classic, we have to run around here. These monkeys are doing real good, probably because same reason why they're like, that looks like a human. It's probably the exact reason why these are doing so good. Like, look at how many people are down here. I think that was Metal Pedal. This was very smart of you to pick a monkey. Especially that they're dancing and all that stuff. The Large Gibbon. Add in a little sign down. Then we'll duplicate this sign and we'll move it all the way down. The how do you say this one?
Siamang.
Siamang. They're gonna need some other things. I think they're probably good at. They need some toy enrichment and some food enrichment. So let's go into their habitat. They're also gonna need bedding and all that stuff too. I always forget about that for some reason. Let's grab a food platform, put that over here. Let's grab a water platform, put it over here. Now they need some toy and food enrichment, so let's grab one of these tree foragers. Put this against this wall here, so that the people can actually research as well. And now they need some toy enrichments, so I think we'll give them a... We'll give them... How about we give them a ball? I think the balls don't really do too much, yeah, no. Maybe, some of these reflecting mirror things. They like to play with those and knock them around. And why not give a monkey a musical keyboard? Because it will break. That's why. So I'm not going to give it that. I'll give it a ball, though. Perfect. Monkey! Alright, let's watch this monkey for a little bit. I'm gonna go grab... Well, I do kind of have to pee, but I gotta check a message, though, first. So, BRB. Enjoy the monkey! Alright, you know what? That probably is a good place to end it here today, because I actually do have to do some stuff. What about the coverage of plants? I do want to fix that real quick here. They need some trees and stuff like that, so I guess we gotta add that in before I eat this stream. Let's add in one of these. Oh man, these are some beautiful big trees, though. And I hope, because right next to us is also Asia, that these guys do not get upset that this is overhanging into their realm. They really want a ton of coverage, too, it looks like. So we'll add in a few of these trees. I don't want to add... I guess that'll work. A lot of these coconut trees and those sort of things. I think a weeping willow tree is something they can climb. Yeah, apparently this is still not enough coverage, dudes. What is going on? I need like a big tree or something. But I have like no room to put any of these trees, so that's the only concern that I'm having, is I can't even overhang some of these. What about putting a palm tree right in the middle, huh? still doesn't give us enough coverage, Metal Pedal. I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do the flower technique. Patent pending. Oh my god, that's still not enough. 3 animals dangerous animals have escaped. You want to bet that it's probably these guys? How did they even escape? 4 of them escaped. Yes, I knew it. They are climbing this tree. Gosh dang it. The monkey has escaped! Monkey. Cute monkey. Well, regardless if these monkeys have enough space or not, is going to infuriate the bling blong out of me. They do have enough space. About time. All right, well, I have to eat. Fredlings, thank you so much, Metal Pedal and Alex, for coming out to today's live stream, and Cripsa. Maybe we'll do another bonus live stream later tonight, because I really do want to finish this zoo up today, to be honest with you. So maybe we'll do a bonus live stream today. Or I want it to be finished this weekend. So maybe we'll do a bonus live stream today, figure something out over here, and maybe finish it up. Tomorrow there will be the walkthrough. So I really want to finish it up this weekend. I want to give a special thank you for everyone for coming out to today's live stream. We did the koalas. We did the otters. And we did the monkeys. So thank you so much for watching today, Metal Pedal, throughout it all. I will see you tomorrow for sure, if not later tonight, which would be really late for you. So we'll find out. We'll find out. I'll let everyone know in a loop. Well, that's all the time I have here for today. I'm Claude for Chicago, and remember, a real Fredling makes their own luck. Bye!